What's up, guys? I'm Nickfil, colorist on The Realm, colorist on Cave Carson as a Cybernetic Eye, and owner of Lomax, #1, right here. Um, what are we talking about today? We're talking about comic books. I push a lot of my own comic books on my stream, twitch.tv/Nickfil, and over here on YouTube, but I also read a lot of books, and I just wanted to show you what I'm reading. So, what do we got? First book. Assassinistas. This is by Teenie Howard. It's put out through Black Crown, which is the woman who ran Vertigo for a long time, Shelley Bond. She put out, this is her own label, her own imprint. Yeah, imprint with IDW. And she has a very cohesive kind of style, like mod punk scheme, you know? Assassinistas is about three women who are all assassins, and they eventually turn on her. If you're a regular reader of stuff like The Realm and stuff like Cave Carson, then Assassinistas might be not really for your thing. Like Gilbert Hernandez does the art, and it's a little rough in spots, but I love it. I think it's super charming. Yeah, pick it up. I really liked it. If you think that maybe this might be in what you're into, get it. If you can tell from the art that you're not gonna like it, obviously pass it up. But I don't know. Maybe if you see it in like a dollar bin or whatever, like give it a shot. It's worth picking up. The writing alone is worth it, even if you're not big into the art. Curse words. I just finished reading this. It's so good. Charles Soule, Ryan Brown. This is a cheap trade. It's $10. Yeah, I can't say enough good things about this book. It's absurd and amazing. It's about a wizard who comes to New York to destroy it and then decides instead that he falls in love with it. He can basically do anything. He fights other wizards who are then sent there to kill him and destroy New York, and he loves New York. It's about New York. It's about wizards. It's like just beautiful book. Like, look at this. It's so good. Yeah, I can't recommend it highly enough. Ryan Brown and Michael Garland do the colors, and they do a fantastic job. Pick it up. This is the first volume. It's only $10, like I said. So it's priced for you to check out. See if you want to get into it. What else do we got here? What do we got? Mustache? No, not mustaches. Don't stop sending me mustaches, people. I know I have a PO box. That's great. Don't send me more mustaches. Let's see what we got here. All right, Wonder Woman, Volume 4. Now I started with Volume 4, even though I usually start with Volume 1s of stuff. I've been trying to get into maybe allowing myself to not start at Volume 1. But anyway, Volume 4 is a good jumping on point. I picked it up for this reason right here. Bellaquist Evely does the art. You can tell from this cover it's absolutely beautiful. It's tough to pick up on the camera, but there's a lot of really subtle, beautiful color in here. The colorist, what do we got over here? Who's coloring? Who's coloring? Romulo Fajardo? Romulo Fajardo Jr. does the color. He kills it. It's so good. This office scene could be really boring, but because of the color, because of the way it's drawn, it's engaging, which is really tough to do. And it's beautiful. It's a good jumping on point for Wonder Woman. I'm going to keep getting Wonder Woman because, yeah, the book is gorgeous. It's written pretty well. Mustaches? Who keeps doing this? Okay, the book's drawn really well. It's written really well. It's a Wonder Woman story. It kind of follows Wonder Woman, but kind of doesn't. If you want nonstop Wonder Woman action, it's kind of a weird place to start. But, yeah, the art is so good that pick it up anyway, you know? All right. If you've been following my stream at all, I've been binging on some Dread. This is also what I've been reading. These are phone book sized Judge Dredd stuff. They're this one's 20. This one's also 20. It's a little thicker. This is volume 3 and volume 4. I skipped like the first two volumes because they are very, very old. This one's 1979. This one's 1980. They're absolutely wonderful. I haven't read any Judge Dredd before this, and I cannot speak highly enough. Like, they're little self-contained stories, and also if you're an aspiring colorist, like, you could scan these and color them and like get good practice in. The stories are absolutely absurd. Brian Boland does a lot of the art in these stories, but all of the artists, like all the artists and writers, are so good. It's just high quality up and down the line. Finished the third. I'm like halfway through the fourth. The third are all like self-contained little stories, and then the fourth is when Judge Dredd starts to, do like these overarching, longer stories where it's like, you pick up issue after issue after issue, like kind of the format that we have now with comics. So if you want to jump into just that, start with issue 4. I heard that, or start with trade 4. I heard that Case Files number 7 to 14 is like gold. So if you just want to jump into the good stuff, maybe start there. I don't know. I'm gonna start chipping away at Judge Dredd. I'm gonna start every once in a while getting one of these foam books and enjoying it. So what else do I have in my to read pile? So I haven't read these yet, but I'm excited to. Delicious Dungeon number 1. This is a manga. It's the first manga that I've picked up in like forever, since I was like 14. I don't usually pick up manga. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone. I'm trying to like try comics that I wouldn't normally necessarily try. And this book's beautiful. Like man-eating plant tart, like this is so cool. They got a little breakdown of like energy and stuff. Like this book is about a bunch of adventurers who are in a dungeon, and they are trying to survive by eating the animals and plants and stuff that they find along the way. So this book's great. What? I'm actually a little bit furious. Who is doing it? Who's doing this? You? God. Alright, so what else do we got? Street Angel, After School Kung Fu Special. This thing is like so big it won't even fit. I gotta make room. It won't even fit here. Like this is total madness. We're throwing books around. I'm trying to get this thing to fit on. It's gorgeous. Jim Rugg does this. His stuff is so good. It's made to feel like I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Like Street Angel is a kid, and this is made to feel like you've checked it out of the library and you've doodled in it. Like it's so good. The quality is so high. Jim does such a good job. The storytelling is great. Street Angel as a character is great. If you're not familiar, you should get familiar. You should pick up some Street Angel. If you don't get this hardcover, which is I think came out like a little while ago, maybe a year ago now, you should at least look for not this. You should at least look for some Street Angel. It's all good. It's Jim Rugg's character, so you can't go wrong. Another thing in my to read pile that I haven't read yet, Beowulf with David Rubin draws this. David Rubin is an incredible artist that I've been following for a long time. I haven't read this yet, and I'm dying to. It's in my to read pile. He is an artist that his unique voice comes through. Like you can tell that like his art is uniquely his own. Creators that do that have like found their voice. I feel like Jim is a great example of that, and so is David. Are creators that when you see them make something, you're like, oh, that's definitely him. That's absolute. Like they've like kind of shed their influences, and they draw so much that like these are uniquely their voice. And so I love picking up books like this because you support these artists who are like, this is who they are. This is what they want to put out in the world, and this is the kind of stuff that needs to be picked up. So yeah, I'm excited to crack these books. And God, where did that And Crack, delicious dungeon. I'm excited about it. So yeah, what are you guys reading? Are you picking up trades? Are you picking up single issues? Let me know, because like I said, I like to get out of my comfort zone. So if you're trying something out that you really love, let me know in the comments, and I'll check back in with you when I'm reading some more stuff. Until then, keep making comics.